Hey, what's up? What's up, that noob? Crazy that you are live before the actual stream. Oh, the notification. Well, so to be honest, what happened was I've done this a couple times uh, in the past week or so, where I click start streaming on my streaming software before I have because I have to at least with YouTube. I don't think I have to do this with Twitch, but with YouTube, I have to sign into YouTube. I have to go to the go live section, um, and then click start streaming. If I start streaming before I go to the go live section on YouTube, then it just won't have me go live. So I've kept on accidentally clicking go live before I pull it up on YouTube, and so I click start streaming. Then I'm like, oh shit, I still need to sign in, and so I just quickly stop the stream, get signed in, and then restart. Uh, but what's going on? How you been? Nice to see you. I've heard it's weird on YouTube streaming. Yeah, YouTube's a little strange. It's kind of a shit platform too for streaming. Like, there's not nearly as the abundance of creator tools and viewer interactions and that kind of thing that can take place on there. I'm Gucci, working at the moment, soon meeting and stuff. Right on. I'm doing fine. I have work in a couple hours. So I'm just chilling this morning, trying to make that money. That's a real life gold farm. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Manders? How are you? Hope you're well. Nice to see you. How's the baby's room coming? Well, we got the bathroom vanity and the toilet out of the baby room. So that's a plus. So now we can start. Well, we're gonna have the baby shower is fairly soon-ish. It's not super soon, and we're gonna be able to get the crib and that kind of thing built. Yeah, baby won't need those yet. Yeah, exactly. It was funny. I had a couple of buddies over before we got the bathroom vanity and toilet out of there, and they were just making jokes like, "Oh yeah, perfect time," or perfect. Just get your baby's just immediately gonna have a toilet to use. So it's coming along. The house is slowly coming together. It's really exciting. So, gold options right now on NA or on just retail are just awful. I should realistically do some inking, but that's something that I would do not on stream, because that would just be me sitting there crafting. Do the elimination technique off the hop and no diapers needed. Just immediately, from when they're born, just start Start getting them on the toilet. What's up, Scope? Nice to see you, dude. How you been? So Shadow to Alloy still looks like, you know, there's some potential. So we might want to look at that. I did get a bunch of Draconic Vials recrafted. Let me look. Oh, I'm on the wrong profession. There we go. So why is this recipe scan not giving me accurate? Draconic Stopper. 3 cheese blend. Okay, so then I could definitely get rocking on some runed writhe bark. I just want to craft the children so that they're a little bit cheaper, which I've been doing some unraveling. Hey, Rui, what's up? How's it going? Nice to see you. Long time no see. Hopefully you're doing super well. Good reposting tonight. Oh, that's like the most tedious kind of shit job, isn't it? Because isn't it like for you, Scope? Don't you have like just a shit ton of like? Doesn't it take a ton of time for you to go through and post? Colin, you doing a 0 to gold cup challenge in Kata? No, I'm not. I actually haven't played Kata at all. I didn't really have the intention to play Kata. Initially, so like, I hate leveling in Classic, but I did hear that you could just buy a boost, which makes it a little bit more tempting, if I'm being honest. So I don't know. I feel like I would just have to boost. I'd have to spend, you know, like, how much is a character boost on Classic? Is it probably still like $60? So it'd be $120 for two tunes, and if I wanted like 4 tunes to cover all professions, the crafting professions, it'd be $240, which just sounds brutal. But then you have people like Rui who have already been able to make a year of game time worth of tokens. So like, you know, obviously that's like a maybe. Yeah, it's elimination communication. You watch for baby's cue that they need to go and hover them over the toilet. Oh, hover them on the toilet. A lot of hard work till they can communicate properly, but I've heard it's worth it. Also in ads. People do that like from a newborn? Is that what you're saying? Like people actually do that, Manders, with like a newborn? Or what age child do people start doing that with? Reminder, there's downtime today to fix the accidental season rollback. I'm not familiar with that. What happened with that? Lots of people do that right from birth? Damn. crazy, actually, to me. Cataclysm. I don't even have that shit installed. I think it's going to fuck the stream up if I install this right now. It's only 10 gigabytes. I'll maybe check it out. I don't know that I'm going to pay for a character boost. I kind of hate giving Blizzard money. All right, well, I guess I can't do it anyway right now. Maybe it's because I have the game running or something. You could probably use retail tokens to buy the boosts. Oh yeah, that's the only way I would do it. If I had to use my credit card, like if I couldn't use BattleNet balance, then I wouldn't do it. But tokens have also gone up. Let me look at the price of tokens right now. Yeah, it's gone up significantly. When I bought tokens for the last giveaway, they were like 250K per token. So they've gone up like 75K since then. You had to use real money? Damn. They added increased rep and bronze in Remix and broke Season 4. Can't upgrade gear, score not going up, etc. Really? Interesting. So I did some Remix stuff yesterday, and I kind of had noticed or felt like the bronze rewards were increased. Because I used to get like 500 from the little like gym orange things from killing a boss, and then last night they were giving me 1,000. But that's so funny that them doing that somehow also broke retail, and that they didn't test it or anything before. Just like typical Blizzard. Now the US experience the same-ish hard mode as the EU folks. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you have the buff that looks like a legendary cache, then you get more from caches. If you don't have the buff, then log out and back in before you open any. Oh, interesting. That's how they did it, is they just gave everybody a buff. Because it's probably easier than like going in and hard coding all those increases. For me, Kata is the waiting room, but if I can take advantage, I will. Yeah. I mean, it seems like it's been a pretty solid thing for gold makers on Kata. What do you just do professions, Rui? Or what are you doing in Kata? Because obviously you've been making a shit ton of gold. I've got like nothing to post on the auction house right now. Feels kind of bad. JC/inscription, one gathered. I'm doing glyphs. It ain't much, but 2.5K in 3 days. That's what's up. Because isn't a ticket only like 5K or something like that? Or token. I don't know if what I said. I might have said ticket or something. A token is like 5 to 6K. What's up, Legendarism? Nice to see you, dude. How you doing? One streamer earned a token in 2 hours because of the price of meat and the sell rate on his server. Damn. US tokens, 5K, EU, 10K. Classic. Classic EU, inflating everything. I have 3 tunes at 80 when Kata released, so was easier for you. Gotcha. Rui, are you saying Zarich is the streamer that Manders is referring to? I really wish this would work. All right, I'm going to exit the BattleNet launcher and reopen it. And start with that.
Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it. Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it.
Thank you for the redemption there, Manders. All right. Okay. 10 shots, everybody knows the rules. Here's one. Two. 3. 4. 5. Oh. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay. First shots of the day. Pretty good. Only a couple of misses. Most of them makes. I'm happy. I'll take it. Hell yeah. Was lurking him and Met last night. We were talking about that in Met's stream the other night. Sorry, what were you talking about in Met's stream, Manders? Celtics for the win. Yeah, I think I'm going to have some NBA teams in my chat scouting me pretty soon here. Us trolling you with pop shots. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Can log out of that feller. So I think if I did start a character on Classic, I would probably start with Jewel Crafting and Inscription. Those are my favorite. Puma, my dude. Thank you for the resub. It's very, very kind of you. Very nice of you. That's holy shit, 4 months already? Fucking wild. What's up, man? Nice to see you again. Hope you're well. Hope life's treating you well. That's all that matters, is life's treating you well. Thanks to the 2 level 80 boosts, I can have 2 55 DKs, which can start other professions till they level up fully. Oh, interesting approach. So you leveled... Did you boost 2 characters to 80 on different servers? Is that what you're saying? And then you made a 55 DK on each of those servers. So now you have 2 servers with a 80 and a 55 DK. Life's treating me well, thanks. I started recording my weekly gold making efforts into a spreadsheet and also counting the number of hours played. Okay, fuck yeah. I remember you were talking about, I think eventually you kind of want to like try to get into some sort of content making or something along those lines, right? Yeah, two servers, and you can have 2 DKs. 1 DK on each. Gotcha. Okay. That's what's up. That is a pro tip. I might have to potentially steal that. But it's also like, I don't know what fucking server I would play on in Classic. Anybody on NA? What server should I play on NA Classic if I were to do it? That noob giving pro tips. Your name is clearly just a mask to blend in, right? You're like a professional basketball player going to a pickup game wearing a mask. Nobody knows that you're a pro basketball player, but you're crushing it. No, I'm mostly a noob in everything but programming stuff. Geschundheit. Are you German, that noob? Dude, I've always thought German was like the coolest fucking language. That and Russian, I think, are such cool languages, and like the sounds that they make, or that you make, however you want to call it. I did start getting rock salts and spices crafted so I could do some more deviled eggs. But I actually was kind of thinking about maybe doing some islands this morning. Born in Russia, living in Germany for 30 years, so kind of not. You've been living in Germany for 30 years. I'm not like totally up to speed on my history, German history, yada yada yada. But um, wouldn't you have been living in Germany like right around like when all that uh the Berlin Wall and all that shit was like happening? Maybe like not too long after that the wall came down. I just recently watched a documentary on it. I feel like it was like around the 90s that all that happened, but I could be wrong. My German immigrant ex taught me funds. Oh, okay. What's funds then? I saw you type funds, but I wasn't sure what that was supposed to be. Taught me funds and wanted me to call his mom it. I refused till I was told what it meant, and then I wouldn't say it to her. Probably spelling it wrong though. Oh, so is funds supposed to be a German word? Maybe that noob can help us out. What does it mean? Pronounced foons. Foons. Oh, I bet you it's a U with those two fucking dots above it. Hit us with one of those U's with dots. That noob. I know exactly what you're talking about. So Foons is, yeah, okay. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down there, Manders. We came 6 years after the wall came down. If my math is correct, came back. My grandparents were Germans before. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be interesting, like living in Europe, because I mean, a lot of these European countries are like on the grand scheme very tiny. So like I would imagine that regardless of the country you live in, Germany, you've probably, or I mean, in Europe, you've probably got family that have been, or that are from like, several neighboring countries. All right, so we made a little bit in transmog sales. Love to see it. I'm just gonna finish crafting these rock salts and shit real quick so I can get this stuff sent over to my feller. Does anybody want to do islands with me this morning? If you are on NA, I think. I can't remember if you have to be a horde to do them, or if you could be alliance with. How many doubloons do I have anyway? Like 5K. My family has German heritage. All right, sounds good. That noob, take care, man. My family's Irish and Scottish, I think. I think we do have a little bit of German in us, but it's a very small amount. You're just leveling a fresh character, no whatever it's called, Manders. No remix. German, Irish, Normandy. You're on your auction tune posting. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't mind me stalking you a little bit. What are you selling? Give me the deets. I need to know. I have to know. I must know. Posting selfies on Insta. That's what Manders is doing. That's funny. Mogs, recipes, pets, etc. on this stand. Whenever good stuff I get while farming other stuff, all goes on this tune, either post or D. If it's garbage, gotcha. Okay. When's the draw? Are you talking about the giveaway, Puma? So giveaway, I postponed it a bit. So it's gonna be. What did I postpone it to? I think the 25th. Let me double check the cord. Yeah, June 25th. Just to give some extra time. To folks. All right, where do I need to go? This is where I need to go. Yeah, that actually reminded me, Manders. I need to go through all of my characters and just get all the shit out of my bag, send it off to my banker character so I can just get it sold. Because a lot of my characters just have a lot of random crafting materials and whatnot, like small stacks, you know, nothing crazy. Oh, they actually have the boxes that I'd want to buy this week. How many could I buy right now? I could buy 66 elemental salvage. Getting my 5-man team to level 70, but looting a mailbox is so satisfying. 30 levels in 1 minute. So you were like what? Like around level 45? And then you're just emptying your mailbox and instantly hitting 70 scope? I don't know why I'm not turning a cat. I'm in cat form right now. But I'm still in human form. Leveled them up to 40-ish. Some got 42. Did 3 Moguchan raids during the leveling process and saved all the XP tokens. Is 3 Moguchan the only thing you did for the XP tokens, or did you also do a bunch of other content or something? to get more XP tokens. Damn, so 3 normal Mogushan raids. I know there's ads right now. What's up, Roy? How you doing, man? Not sick, just allergies. I get real bad allergies. It's just my nose. I've been seeing you playing Call of Duty, Roy. Sometimes I'm like, oh man, that sounds fun to play. I've been playing Battlefield 2042 a bit, which is fun. Super bad allergies. Yeah, it's awful. It sucks because I used to not really get allergies or affected by them that much, but ever since I turned 30, it's just like I'm changing. My ass is about to be 31 in 10 fucking days. Holy shit. I'm getting old. I know. I'm up there, man. Who knows what's gonna happen? I might need a hip replacement soon. I'm kidding. Just trying to make old jokes, but allergies change every few years when you're younger than every 19 or so. After like 20. I can't say anything now. I'm 36. Yeah, you're old. Gonna start going white here soon. Scope. I'm probably gonna take a break from WoW until closer to the War Within. Season 4 is actually boring. Yeah, I feel you, Roy. Season 4 is definitely a struggle right now. I think for most people, there's just not a whole lot to, like, especially if you're. I mean, I feel like, you know, every aspect of the game right now in retail is probably just kind of dead for people. Like Goldmaking obviously is kind of dead right now. But that's directly impacted by, you know, people doing content. And so I'd imagine a lot of people aren't doing content right now because they probably also think it's kind of boring and just dead right now. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. People keep on mentioning Cataclysm Classic. I might just bite the bullet and give it a shot. For something to do, because like I need stuff to do. It's like one of the predicaments I've been in here, like the past couple of days, week, or whatever, since I've been able to start streaming again, is like I'm like struggling. Like fuck, like I want to stream, but at the same time, like what the hell am I gonna do on the stream? Like retail is fucking boring as shit. So there's been a couple nights, like last night, I was like thinking about streaming, but then I ended up not because I was like, I don't know what I would do. Puma 36 in August. Okay, so you're getting up there too, Puma. Oh shit, Puma, were you born February? No, you weren't born February. You said your birthday's in August. Oh wait, August is month 8, not 9. Yeah, I don't know. Go farming. Yeah, I could go farming. I just like even that though. I don't know. Farming's cool until it's not. Until it's just boring and tedious. Another Zap Throttle sold. Always happy to see that. I actually might need to restock Zap Throttles. No new raid, and Best in Slap pretty much comes from LFR. Oh shit. Not really any incentive to continue playing. Yeah, I get it. There's nothing wrong with taking a break from WoW too. If anything, you're gonna like once War Within comes out, you're gonna be more into it than people that have been playing Season 4, or maybe the same, but you'll just be kind of reinvigorated. Pick a mog you want to collect or achieve you want, and go get it. Go do it. Well, that's one of my issues there, Manders. Is I don't really farm mogs or achievements like for myself. Like I typically am not worried about mogs or anything for my own character. I would farm some mogs a little bit for selling. Like obviously that's what I'm doing right now. I mean SB mog you like, or recipe you want to get for yourself or to sell. I gotcha. Yeah, and that I guess that's the other thing too. Is like there is like a lot of shit I could still do in terms of like gold making, like you mentioned, farming up old recipes to sell that stuff. But I want gold now. I don't want to have to work for it. What is this shit? I don't want to work for the fucking money I have to make. I just want it. It's nice taking a break from the game. Getting those Warzone wins are quite exhilarating. Where the fuck is Warzone? Is this the one that you play, Roy? I think I own it. I'd maybe install it. I could run some. That's the old one? Oh, fuck. You need Modern Warfare 3. Isn't that one old? I feel like I played Modern Warfare 3 like 15 years ago. Oh wait, didn't they like remake it or remaster it or some shit? Bought all the remix mounts from all the bronze I got for it now too. Remix completed for me. Hell yeah. That's awesome, Scope. I need to go in there and make sure I purchase mounts and whatnot. I have the bronze, so I might as well buy mounts with it. So, where the fuck is... Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? But you said 3. Is it not through Battle.net? It was the first one. Just Call of Duty. Oh, okay. So this. Oh shit, it's free? I don't even have to pay for it? Shit. That's cool. Might have to install that today. And also figure out why Classic is not installing. Roy, would you be down to carry my ass through some games if I installed it? Do you want to be Call of Duty buddies? We can become friends. Hell yeah. I'm not the best, but I like to play. I've gotten probably 20 wins out of the 400 games I've played. Dude, I don't give a shit about wins. There are people that are complete sweats at that game that are going to always kick my ass in any game. As long as I can get some kills, I'll probably be pretty happy. Honestly, I'm almost tempted to buy the elemental salvage totes and see what I can get out of 66, 67 of those. Love these bots that come in and spam shit. Is it pollen bugging your allergies? I don't know what it is, to be totally honest with you. I don't know how that shit works. I just know I take a Zyrtec and everything's all better. Beta profession content is still content, right? Yeah. I guess I'm confused by the context of the question, but I feel like beta content is going to be probably the most popular WoW content currently because everybody's just waiting in anticipation of War Within. Try eating a tablespoon of local honey each day if it helps. It's pollen. It has to be local honey, though. Interesting. What the... I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense in like a weird roundabout way. Because of like, you know, bees and shit. Because the bees use local pollen to make it. How do you know they're using local? What if they just ship some in from like China or something? I swear some players are so sweaty, their clothes got to be drenched. Yeah, for sure. Their clothes got to be drenched. Their fucking wounds got to be stinging because of the salt. I was joking about bees shipping in pollen, by the way. Just in case that wasn't clear. I don't want to be a pessimist, but I've seen the film so many times. I hope finally Blizz get it and not in 2 or 3 months all people complaining about War Within. What aspect are you referring to, Rui? Like professions specifically, or just maybe the expansion as a whole? It seems like a lot of people are pretty hyped about War Within and feel like a lot of the feedback I've seen is it seems like people are pretty jazzed up about some of the changes, like especially class changes. I guess they did like a huge rework on hunters and are making hunters like survival and marksman better. But I agree. I do hope that they manage to kind of make the expansion good from the get-go, because you're right. A lot of times they launch a product that's not quite done, and you know it's people are having to wait 2 to 3 months after the expansion releases for like those content updates that kind of make the expansion whole. That shit's always fucking obnoxious. fucking volcano, man. Get the fuck out of here. I saw this video on Reddit of mages going into PvP with a gravitational displacer. It's an item that engineers can make. And you throw it down, it's got a fairly large circle. And any enemy in that circle gets pulled to the center. And so fire mages have dropped that in PvP and just pulled like an entire like battlegrounds worth of enemy players into the center, and then they immediately just pop all their cooldowns and they just like fucking obliterate the entire other team with this gravitational displacer. Because I think like it initially wasn't enabled for PvP, but Blizzard like just recently did enable it. Looks pretty fun. Although I could never do that because I suck at mage. Oh my gosh. Too fast for my own good. Disoriented. Should I buy all the whatever it's called, elemental salvage, and see how we do with that, or keep saving it up? I'm torn. Part of me wants to keep saving it up. Part of me would love to have some stuff to sell. Just logged in beta for the first time doing the Rep Pally talents. It's pretty neat. Did you get the like epic edition of the game or whatever to give you beta access? Has anybody gotten beta access that didn't buy that most expensive version of the game? Did you all buy the expensive? Scope, let me get those login details, dude. Let me give it a shot. I haven't tried it yet because people just kept getting DC'd. I did buy the expensive one. Bought one expensive for cheap. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't make sense to buy all expensive. Although, are you going to upgrade all of your other accounts to the Epic Edition before War Within so that all of your accounts have the 3-day early access, or do you not care about that? Might get that access regardless since it's all on the same BNet account. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's no way in hell I would pay for the Epic Edition on all of my accounts. Blizzard can suck it. I'm sure they would love for us all to do that. Would make their day. So I want to figure out, does anybody know, can you use BattleNet Balance to purchase a character boost on Classic? You can? All right. I think that's what I would do. You got to buy the Heavenswood salvage whenever that box is available. I think that one has no sought after cloth transmogs. Any idea how much those boxes cost? If you can use your gold to buy cosmetics in Call of Duty, I'm sure you can buy a base in Classic. Yeah. Yeah, Scope, I remember, I feel like everybody did this. You know, there was a time when lives, when all of us, like, WoW's player base has obviously gotten older, right? Like, it's not getting any younger. So there were times when WoW's player base was a little bit younger, could take time off work, didn't have families and responsibilities. You could just fucking take a week off work and just wow it all day long. Those were good times. The best part about those times was no responsibilities, though. Being an adult fucking sucks. Sometimes. Other times it's good. Have you bought a bunch of Call of Duty cosmetics with your WoW gold, Roy? Yeah, I literally just bought the new Gundam cosmetics. Gotcha. Sounds fun. Sounds good, Manders. Scope, are you, when you say you might try to get a couple tunes to 80 ASAP, are you talking about on Classic or, or you're talking about in War Within, I assume, probably. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't plan on leveling when when War Within first comes out. The only thing I plan on doing is picking up professions and getting started on those. I used to at the beginning of every expansion I would pick up gathering professions and go gather. But that never really like paid off for me. So probably not going to do that this time around. I played the first COD ever. I was a World War II sniper. It was really fun. Yeah, COD's a fun game. I mean, I feel like a lot of people kind of grew up playing Call of Duty. I think that's the one you were talking about, Roy. Oh, Havenswood. Gotcha, okay. Formulating a plan and sticking to it are both good things to do week one, but be realistic. Yeah. No one likes being realistic, Puma. Being realistic sucks. Life will hit you hard if you let it. Life has already fucking ran me over several hundred times. I'm ready for it now. I'm ready for anything at this point. Thought I heard my dog barking. Sometimes my dog's too quiet, makes me a little sus. Oh, sorry. 1 second, guys. Door.
What the hell are you on?
What the hell are you
Have you
on?
been smoking some funny cigarettes or something?
All right. Sorry about that. No work today? Yeah, I do work. I work in about 40-ish minutes. I need to work to get getting low on funds. What kind of job or what kind of work do you do? Puma. I'm literally at rock bottom at this point, but I need to get but I needed to get here to be able to push forward. Uber driving with my brothers. What do you mean with your brothers? Like all of you individually drive for Uber? Or do you just drive your brothers around all the time and they hire you through Uber? That's an interesting way of looking at it. Don't think of being comfortable. Don't think I'd be comfortable doing that or letting it get to that point. Yeah, but Scope, I think it's a little bit of a different, like, you know, kind of approach, because he's like doing Uber like you're your own boss, right? So like you can go out and make some more cash whenever you want, really. Does Australia have a lot of immigrants? Yeah, that's why the housing is so high. Wait, you're saying housing costs are high because of immigrants? They probably can't afford houses either. I could be wrong. I mean, I don't. It's Australia and thousands of miles away from there. Why are they not happy? Oh shit, wrong button. All the boomers, rich overseas investors. Yeah, I mean, that's the same shit that's happening everywhere. It's a huge issue in the U.S. There are, like, I used to live in Colorado, and Colorado is now, I mean, for context, I live in Ohio right now, and if I, like a house, like the house that my wife and I just bought here in Ohio, if we tried to get this same exact house in Colorado, we would have paid probably at least double what we paid in Ohio for the exact same house in Colorado. And it's because of investors. I mean, it's not the only reason, but one of the main issues with housing is investors buying it up, trying to get into rental properties or fixing it up and then just asking for an unbelievable amount of money to buy it. Yeah, just don't look into the rigged financial system that you were all born into. You mean in the US, or are you talking just like in general, like throughout the world? The money belongs to the boomers. It sure does. Stop buying avocado toast. Good old advice from the old Prime Minister of Australia. That's crazy. The old Australian Prime Minister actually just told people to stop buying avocado. Oh, holy shit. Let's go look at that bad boy. All right, well, that's a nice little item to have. Totally out of touch with reality. Yeah, listen, so I'm going to say this, and this is, I don't live in anything remotely close. I don't live in anything remotely close to what I'm about to describe, but I live like 10, 15 minutes away from a billionaire. His name's Les Wexner. He owns like Victoria's Secret. He owns those brands. And the stark contrast between his property and the surrounding properties is just unbelievable. And I feel like it's a similar situation. Like anytime somebody's just got like that kind of wealth, there's just zero chance that they have any understanding of like life for normal ass people. Got nothing against capitalism. I am against fiat currency, which is worldwide. I've never heard of it. When people figure it out, they will beg for a new financial system to replace the old one. Puma, you are an interesting dude. And I don't mean that in a bad way. But you've got some interesting theories. I've never heard of fiat currency. I mean, I've heard of people, claiming that there's going to be like a one world currency and whatnot. I've just never heard of them refer to it as fiat or fiat, whatever you refer to it as. You can buy a house, but you can't buy a family. You can buy sex, but you can't buy love. Money is the problem of society. True sustain of economy or non. Back then was salt, now gold is boys. Now future crypto. You're speaking right up Puma's alley. Puma is I know is a full believer in crypto. I don't want a feeded limb. I thought that was a bag of money. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, not crypto. There's a difference. I think is the flag thingy they have to do all morning. I can't remember the name. Oh my god, legendaries! What the fuck? The Titanic was an inside job to kill all who prevented the creation of the Central Bank of America. Yeah, like what the fuck? See, I don't like Puma. I would think like if you were in the U.S. I don't know how like other countries like political systems works and that kind of thing. But if you're in the U.S., I think and there's nothing wrong with this, but you'd be on the conservative side, in line with a lot of those people who are conservative. Yeah, exactly. You'd be considered far right. I don't align with any of those views politically, as you, but that's okay, right? And I think it's a good thing to like acknowledge that it's all right. Like we can still, like especially in the U.S., like people are so divided. Oftentimes, like if you're on the right, then like people on the right don't want to interact and deal with people on the left, and vice versa. A lot of times. But it doesn't need to be that way, in my opinion. So not financial advice, but drugs take you out of reality. But drugs are good, okay? I'm kidding. I should probably not say that. Responsible use. Be responsible. Drugs includes alcohol. Alcohol's fucked. Don't drink that shit. Smoke weed. I have seen alcohol destroy many, many lives and families. I don't drink. Never will. Well, I have. I have drank plenty in the past, but no more. I'm sure there will be a day I have an alcoholic drink again, but I have a very addictive personality. If I use anything, I will get addicted to it. Us is everything wrong. Sorry to say, Colin. You got life that isn't like other country. There's countries that earn $15 a month, while in the U.S. they earn $8 per hour. Explain that to me. Well, yeah, legendarism. I recognize that, like, struggles in the U.S. Like, people that live in the U.S. or like a first world country, quote unquote, like, still have a lot of advantages and benefits that people in most countries I probably don't have, right? Like that's like there's always going to be like that privilege, right? If you live in like a developed country, regardless of the challenges that your country is going through, like you're still in the grand scheme in a much better position than most people around the world. Woke leftists don't know. That is why I'm here, to show you the other side. Always make decisions based on both sides instead of one. Yeah, I think the challenge, though, Puma, is like, I don't know. I guess I don't like. What is the difference between somebody that's on the left and a woke leftist? Sorry, just get my work computer kind of churning. El Salvador is doing it right, but people on the left think it's the world's most dangerous country. People who cannot critically think for themselves and need to be told what to do and who to support without giving it a single thought. So the thing is, like, Puma, is like, people on the left feel that way about people on the right. Right? Like, it's a two-way street. People on the left think that people on the right, like in the US at least, like, I don't know, I'm not going to get into the weeds with it, but I think it's just a two-way street. That, like, I understand that people on the right think that people on the left just do what they're told and don't question it or whatever, but it's the same perspective for people on the left looking at people on the right. There's no left or right. It's a circle. I see what you're saying. I think I understand what you're saying. Legendarism. I mean, they might all be the same, like in the in a lot of senses. I don't know. They're trying to divide humanity instead of us uniting against the globalists and draconian lockdown measures. So that's like, that's a that's quite the charged statement there, Puma. It's quite the divisive statement. Well, I was on the left, but I woke up and realized the truth. I mean, I'm happy for you that you found something to believe in and are passionate about it. The first barriers that divides the people is the mind. People thought, and if they don't understand that you came here by an act of love, we all share the same destiny. Why we don't live like the same way? Why to discriminate the people that live in the South and the people that are poor? Why so mundane and stupid things have to happen in humanity's species that think? Yeah. It's really, this is interesting. I feel like we've got like two kind of ends of the spectrum. I could be wrong, but legendaries, I know you said that there's no left and right and whatnot, but just from the way that you're talking, like I think you definitely align with more like left ideologies. And then we've got Puma, who's clearly and self-acknowledged that he's on the right. So you got kind of a contrast in here, which is interesting. Well, what's super interesting is that legendarism is trying to say the same thing, or legendarism's point is kind of the same thing that Puma is saying. It the end goal is like, oh yeah, include everybody, but just like the path to get there is like crazy different. No, I understand that you're not like claiming any sort of political affiliation, but regardless of that, I think it's safe to say that some of like the way that you think and whatnot, if you were to give it a political affiliation, would probably align more on the left. I don't know how we got into politics this morning. I'm okay with it. But sorry to anybody else that just wanted to talk about video juegos. Yeah, I was like the left. I have to think of that, but I try to get my own point for things I've seen, read, or heard. Yeah, that's awesome. I think so. You're like a oh, I forget. Completely forgetting on what they call it. Puma, if you don't mind me asking, are you religious? Okay, well, I think that answers my question. When you open your mind and align to God and not the devil, because deep down we are all born good and subject to evil, then we have to make a path back to God. That, I think, is the biggest dividing point between left and right, is that right feels as though all values, everything should revolve around the Christian God, which obviously anybody that's not religious is not going to be cool with that. So that makes it difficult. Yeah, I never knew you were a politician. Definitely not. Obviously, it's a facetious statement, but no politician. But I do my best to kind of work on myself, and also like, because like I used to be, probably in still certain cases am, like, yeah, politic crazy. I don't know, whatever the fuck. I just think it's important to acknowledge that people can have different viewpoints, and that doesn't mean that, like, I feel like a lot of times if somebody doesn't have a viewpoint that aligns with you, nowadays it's just like, oh, fuck that person. I want nothing to do with them, yada, yada, yada. And I'm just trying to make sure people understand that, like, politics is a very small part of, you know, a person, and you can still be friends, you can still be homies, even though you have differing viewpoints. It's all about just having, you know, cordial, open discussion. Literally, I was playing COD and just started hearing politics. Yeah, my bad. It's an important time, though. It's an important conversation, especially like if you're in the U.S. Like, it's election season. Like, you know, the next 5 months in the U.S. are going to be absolutely fucking insane. Right-wing people are also Muslim. It's just religious people in general are more right-leaning. Gotcha. I didn't know that. Yeah, it is. That's definitely the truest statement, Puma. Especially with, like, all the different conflicts going on around the world. Shit's wild right now. It's actually kind of scary. This divide between left and right will be more apparent in 2025. By 2025, people will be walking around thinking, what kind of American are you? I mean, I feel like people can already figure that out. Like, in the United States, people on the right kind of wear it on their sleeve. They take a lot of pride in supporting Trump and supporting a lot of the movements of the right, and people on the left kind of don't. So I feel like you can, like, already kind of figure that out, and there's already a thought process that goes through people's minds just interacting on a normal day-to-day basis. Ah, perfect. Welcome back, that noob. Just in time for the political conversation. I don't think there's going to be any sort of civil war or martial law. Time for American Madness. We're getting there, yeah. I mean, yeah, we're getting there. Election is in November. It's gonna be a crazy time. Civil war because of the vote? I don't know. I'm assuming that's what Puma's talking about. I mean, last time they raided the Capitol, but a lot of shit happened from that. I don't think something like that would happen again, because a lot of people got really fucked from that. It is funny. Yeah, it's funny though. Trump cannot vote for himself this election year. He can run for president, but he no longer can vote for himself. Which, if it was Biden, it'd still be funny. It has nothing to do with that, like it is. I mean, it kind of, I guess, is funny because it's Trump, because obviously he's just been wrapped up in so much shit, but people should just chill out and play WoW, preferably buying my auctions. Agreed. Or mine. If they're on EU, they can buy yours. If they're on NA, they can buy mine. Deal? We can corner the market. Back in the day, you saying our auctions scope. Back in the day, I wanted to. There's like a period of time. This is like, shit, probably like around Kata time, way back in the day. My girlfriend and I at the time were doing gold making together. She had a couple characters, I had a couple characters. Our professions would work together, and I wanted to like make a guild. They would have just a bunch of gold makers in there, and everybody would just be kind of working to make gold as a collective. So it would all the money made would go into the guild bank and whatnot, but obviously that doesn't work out how you'd think, because gold making doesn't work that way. All right, up to 5102.
What the hell are you on?
What the hell are you
Have you
on?
been smoking some funny cigarettes or something?
Herdina, thank you so much for the follow. Very kind of you. Much appreciated. That actually just made me think that I totally forgot to miss Fabio Cools. I don't know if you're still chilling in here. But thank you so much for the follow earlier. For HR Dina and Fabio Cools. If you guys are interested, there are some giveaways going on. The next drawing for the giveaway is June 25th. It's going to be 2 copies of The War Within. And all you need to do to be eligible is watch the stream. You'll be able to earn giveaway or loyalty points. And those loyalty points can then be, for 500 loyalty points, you can purchase a giveaway ticket. There's no limit on how many giveaway tickets you can purchase. The only limiting factor is how many points you have. But after this giveaway on the 25th, the giveaways are going to continue. So you can save up your points. Sorry, I'm looking at my work stuff. Just a second here. The fuck is this song, man? %towards Fifth Element. Yeah, I had Met in here, by the way, Puma, telling me I should be watching that movie. So I know you and Met have been conspiring behind the scenes. I sent you a clip on Discord, didn't you see? Did you private message me it? Or where did you put it? I don't think I did see that. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll watch it right now.
I was gonna get pulled. Saving 100k channel points and semicolon channel for him to watch the fit. He has to have you pay to watch that? That movie's amazing. I was gonna get pulled. Saving
You have to pay to watch that? I love it. You don't think Matt fully understood? Well, maybe in that moment he didn't, but then he came into my chat. I don't know if it was the same day, next day, or what, but he came into my chat and was talking about it and saw the redemption for the Fifth Element. So I think he figured it out in the end. But that's funny. Okay. I really kind of want to do this. I can buy 68 now. Should I buy these elemental salvages and see what we get? Buy less? Why would I buy less? Spread them out over a couple weeks. Different boxes. You think so? So my initial intention was I was gonna just make a video of me just opening all the boxes at the same time. But that's one thing I hadn't considered is ending up with a lot of duplicates. I don't want that. But these are just so much cheaper. Like these ones. Are literally 100 doubloons more. I don't know if I want to buy any of these epic ones. Crestfall salvage. I just don't know which ones I would want to buy. Herdina. Is Herdina the way I pronounce your name? Is it HR? Please let me know so I can say your name properly. Never did islands too much, but grinded them out the last couple of weeks since they seem to sell well on my server. Which salvage things have you purchased? Sorry, just a sec, guys. Herdina. Okay, cool. I just realized I have my old 4K monitor. I replaced my second monitor with, knowing that I can. No, 4K can have 4 windows on the one monitor. Is like having 5 screens. Yeah, that's awesome. Uh, Out of these, I've bought the Durandal one the most to get a couple of the Blade of Northern Kings to stock up a few. Have you bought any of the Elemental salvage? Nope, none of them yet. Okay. So the elemental salvage has the firekin gear, which usually, well, at least the Amos sells pretty well. Um, all right, there we go. Haven't done any islands in 2 months. Damn. I think I am going to wait to open these for now. I really want to open them. I really want to open them. Should I open them? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna open them, but I'm gonna record it too. Buy boxes over a couple weeks, then open a ton of them. I mean, this is all of these boxes has been hours and hours of farming. Maybe I should do that though. Okay, so I've got the children's done. So let me do a quick another look at the auction house. These are still. So I could craft 1900 ruined writhe bark if I wanted to. But that doesn't seem like it would be a good idea. What happened to the music, man? Did I pause it? How many of these should I craft? Probably just 500. My mailbox is looking nice and fat, though. You want to see such numbers as well? What do you mean? That noob? Sorry. Such fat mailbox numbers. Well, I'm just hoping that my mailbox is fat. Like I know This one obviously is, and the 100 males prior to this, I think is a solid chunk of gold. But I'm concerned that the first about 900 males is only about 100K per box or per 100. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see what happens with that. Okay. I'm going to be done with islands for now. Did want to shout out Scope Killer. All should definitely check out Scope Killer. He's an awesome streamer. A nice Nordic Aussie. Did I get that right? I don't think I did. But dude's a great streamer and fun to watch. Multi-boxes, does a lot of like world farming, transmog farming, next Ramus, if you're into transmog and kind of gold making that doesn't involve professions or require capital. Scope's a good streamer to check out. So toss him a follow. Show some love. I know what I'm going to do. I haven't done this in a minute. Where is it? All right, let's check out cooking profitability. 33.85. 1.22. 0.21. 0.97. 50 silver for the Dorados. That sucks. Piranha 0.17. 0.20. 0.56, 2.02, 58.90, 0.30, 4.74, 1.69, 0.13, 0.14. Then the deviled eggs, 10.35, 0.03. We'll leave that. How often do you stream? So I just recently moved. So I haven't been streaming as much over the past couple weeks. But I usually try to stream a couple times a day or a week. On the weekends, I have a bit more time and availability, so usually try to stream on Saturday and Sunday, and then throughout the week, mixture of morning streams, sometimes evening streams. So maybe 10 to 15 hours a week. I just got a text from my wife. Our baby she's at the doctor right now. Baby is 4 pounds, 8 ounces currently. All right, so I could make money just doing salad on the sides. I could make money just doing assorted exotic spices. Deviously deviled eggs is the most profitable cooking item currently. So we are coming along. Gonna do more deviled eggs today. But let's also check like unraveling. Frostbitten 1.22, decayed 1, singe 3.50, spool is 0.66, 0.67, 0.68, 3.22, 2.30, and 2.48.
What the hell are you on?
What the hell are
Have
you
you
on?
been smoking some funny cigarettes or something?
Rome ZD, thank you so much for the follow. If you have any questions about gold making, please feel free to ask. Also, I do have some resources available in Discord, like this sheet right here is available. This is actually the sub version of the sheet, but the non-sub version of the sheet is the exact same. It just doesn't have the milling section. But this is available in Discord, so you could use this. You just go in here, update the prices, and then this will tell you it's profitable. So Unraveling Frostbitten Wilder Cloth is profitable right now. Decayed Wilder Cloth is profitable. Salad on the Side, yada yada, those are profitable. Let's look at crushing as well. So Alex Strazai is 2.30, Mallygate 2.29. 3.48, 2.49, 2.50, 2.22, 2.05, and lastly 3.0, 3.87. So crushing right now is pretty profitable. If you did crushing for silken gem dust, if you crushed 10,000 of Mallygite at the 2.2 gold, 229 silver price point, you'd make roughly 11,000 gold profit, and you would get the silken gem dust at 1 gold 50 per. So you could either take that silken gem dust and just immediately turn around, sell it on the auction house, or you could take that silken gem dust, 1 gold 50 per, and then use that to craft other stuff and kind of increase the profitability. What's up, URF? Good. Nice to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Nice to hear it's healthy. Yes, absolutely. Sounds like the baby is ready. Getting there for sure. My wife said he's holding most of his weight in his belly, so he's definitely a stone. So I think my wife just offhanded called me fat. So that's kind of rude, but whatever. She's pregnant. She can say that. And he's growing some hair. Oh, shit. What's up, Tiger Willies? Also, Rome. What up, my dude? Again, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Watching the sexiest WoW gold farmer make millions. You're too kind. So there's like looking at this, there's gold opportunities. You could crush right now. You could do cooking right now. You could do unraveling right now. Those are 3 different things you could do on retail servers right now if you're in NA and make money. So might be worth looking at. Soon warband gold cap. I don't know if we're ever gonna hit warband gold cap, if I'm being honest. I hit the normal gold cap, and that's like what I'm happy about. I'm not too worried about warband, I don't think. Just sounds stressful. Because it's like 100,000 gold for warband. Just need more islands. I was just doing some this morning, Tiger. Wish you had been here and could have joined me. I bought a bunch of the different crates. I haven't opened them yet. Gonna hold on to them a little bit longer because I might try to do a bit more farming and get some more crates. I just want to get like 30 million and I'll be happy. I'm only at 11 right now. I mean, that's a solid number to be at, Herdina. 11 million currently. Is there any particular reason you want to get to 30? Or is that just like a comfortable number that you've kind of landed on for whatever reason? Okay, so I'm trying to think what my best option is here. I can't recipe scan here. Can I? Okay, so tepid versatility is still profitable. I don't have the Brutusaur mounts. I know that'll cost me 10 million, and I still want like 2 gold caps after, so I'll just have to have a lot left in just in case. Gotcha. Okay. I don't have the Brutusaur either. And when you said 30 million initially, I was thinking that maybe that's what you were budgeting for the Brutusaur, because there are some different communities out there that will sell the service of helping you get the Brutusaur. But I think they charge like 20 million gold to camp all the different black market auction houses, and then plus the 10 million that you'd pay for the mount, which would equal about 30, which is crazy. It's a lot of gold that some people have definitely paid to be able to get the Brutusaur. So I unfortunately do have to call it a day. I have to work now. It's actually irresponsible of me to still be alive. Does anybody have suggestions on who we could raid? Is there anybody we could raid? When are we gonna grind some alts? On what, Tiger? Let me show you. I've been grinding. I've gotten most of these characters. Look, they're all 69 now. Just one level to go, and then they'll all be 70. But we could grind some remix. I do want to get more done. One of my viewers too, and I feel really bad. Their battle tag is Kev Me Up, but I cannot remember who they are in the stream. So Kev, if you're here, let me know. But they've been kind of power leveling. Well, we've only done it once, but they are able to power level me through remix, and it's like unbelievable. They made a starter account, and they made a starter account, and what am I saying? What am I saying? They made a starter account and like twinked it. Yeah, thank you, Legendarism. And it's just unbelievable how quick. Like, we go through a heroic dungeon It takes 5 minutes. And it's unbelievable. But I want to get a character leveled up on this account because I want this account. This account currently only has, literally, only has this guy. Maybe some random level ones on other servers, but just this dude. And I would like to get him to like 70 so that I can do like some like cooking while I'm just sitting around selling auctions and shit. That's the idea. Little Demon Girl, that I will do that. I appreciate the suggestion on Mr. GM. But that homie's massive already, so I'm going to spread the love to Little Demon Girl, a WoW streamer. So we are going to do a raid over there. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out and chatting with me today. To everybody that followed, I wish there was a better system for this. Fabicools, Herdina, Rome, ZD, thank you all for following. Thanks for everybody for hanging out with me today. It's very appreciated. I hope all of you have a wonderful day, and you know, maybe we'll go live this evening if I don't have anything going on. I don't know. But we appreciate all of you hanging out with me today. Go say what's up to Little Demon Girl. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you next time. Peace.